but then obviously had a backyard
There's
accident.
nothing like sibling love. Like, it's a totally different love to any other love, don't you think?
Yeah,
Because there's so much spite and hatred in it.
Yeah,
Like,
but
there's
you
so
love
much,
them,
like...
you love them to death,
and
but you want the
competitiveness
absolute worst for them.
Sometimes, yeah.
Maddie and Esther, who would have guessed their underage grandparents?
Hey, thanks for listening. This is Underage Grandparents. I'm Maddie Acton. This is my wife, Esther Acton, and we became grandparents before turning 40.
This is a parenting podcast that proves life doesn't always follow a script.
It never does.
So I've got something that I want you to agree to. And I thought this would be a great place to bring that up. And I already sort of half tried to make you agree to it the other day, and I just want confirmation is all, because pretty sure you changed the subject. So
Sounds like I'm not going to agree to it.
every single time we go anywhere where we've got to pack
Like on
things
holidays.
to take, holidays, even a weekend, no matter where we're going for whatever amount of time, even if we're going to a barbecue, there is always a lot of moaning and crankiness about packing the car. Now, it used to be that it would only be when we're going on long trips that you would really be like, this is ridiculous, we need to pack less, and you would at least have a 20-minute rant about it, right? But now it's like everywhere we go. So on the
Maybe because I feel like I'm not being listened to.
But the amount of stuff and the people that we've got the dog now. Our kids have bigger things, bigger shoes. Xander's shoes are huge. If he has 2 pairs of shoes, honestly, the amount of stuff is not going to get any less until it's just you and I.
Honey, you take your Ninja slushy machine everywhere we go. When we go on holidays, you take a soda stream.
Yeah.
You take 6 pairs of sunglasses.
How much room do they take up?
But I'm just saying.
Okay, so...
There's only so much room in the back of my ute.
And have we always fit everything in?
Oh, barely. Have we always used every item that we've taken?
I will use the Ninja slushy machine every single day, and you know it. But we went to Toowoomba recently, and it was only for a couple of days, and I really make an effort to only take what I need, okay? But you have to concede here that you only pack for yourself. You will put in a small pile of clothing that belongs to you and your toiletry bag.
Yeah.
You've forgotten to take yourself boxer shorts before. You've forgotten to take yourself jumpers. You've forgotten to take yourself
It
lots
doesn't
of
matter.
things
I don't
before.
need. If I don't have boxer shorts, I can just sleep in my jocks.
Yeah. But all I'm saying is the burden of
Oh, here we go.
Packing.
This is how
No,
this is
no,
how you're
no,
going to
no,
win
no,
this
no, no.
argument.
It
You're
falls
gonna win
on
thi-
me.
You're going to win this argument by making out like I don't help and do anything.
Do you know what?
And therefore I should just shut up.
No, I'm not saying you don't help and do stuff. What I'm saying is I'm the person who's thinking about, okay, the kids will need this many pairs of swimmers, this many pairs of undies, this many changes of clothes, what washing facilities do we have, how much dog food do we need to take, et cetera, et cetera. I'm just saying.
I pack some stuff as well, thank you, especially on this upcoming trip.
I know, because you'll be doing bikes and fishing runs, etc. I'm not saying that that's not important stuff. It is. But what I'm saying is what I want to change is not like who packs what or whose burden is what. What I want to change is your comments on it. On the morning of our holiday, as we're backing out of the driveway, I don't want the sweaty, cranky version of you saying, this is ridiculous. Every time we go somewhere, we have to take everything under the sun. We are not bringing all this shit back with us. If you don't use everything that's in that tray, what I would like you to do when we get in the car and we're reversing out, and I mean I can record it if you want me to. When we're reversing out, I want you to go, how exciting. Off we are on our 2-week adventure.
With all this stuff we're not going to use. I mean, with all of this stuff, it's going to really come in handy.
Do you think you can do that? Can I have your commitment? No?
Okay, I totally get it, all right? I get where you're coming from.
Yeah.
So you're asking me to make changes.
Yes, but I have made changes. I do only pack what I need. It's just that I don't always know what I will need.
You have my commitment that I will try my best to not complain about how much you have packed.
Okay, and I promise I will only pack 3 pairs of sunnies for this trip.
I want to play you something now. I saw this on Instagram, and it's so true, right? You know, as a kid, actually, I don't think it ever leaves you with your siblings. You always think that your siblings get more than you, or they have it easier than you.
Dull. We've talked about it before. We're the middle children. That is a fact.
Yes, they do. Our older and younger siblings do get it a lot better. And
more grace, more mercy,
yes,
more time, more energy, more money.
Yes.
Name it, they get it.
I'm not bitter. Am I picking at a scab here? No, they 100% do. And my sisters, because I'm the only boy, I go older sister, me, younger sister.
Yeah.
My sisters have always been given more grace than I have. But you know when you're a kid, right? And it's not, I'm not talking about the adult stuff. When you're like under 10 and it's little things that you think are really unfair. Like on their birthday, you're like, they got a bigger birthday present than I ever get. That's not fair. Or, you know, like what we have with Eden, where if Xander has a friend stay over or a friend come over, she gets annoyed. She's like, I haven't had a friend come over.
It's tit for tat sleepovers.
Always, right?
Yeah.
I saw this video on Instagram and it just made me laugh so hard. It is slightly dark, but it's also funny at the same time. And it is this guy talking about when he was younger and how he did not think that it was fair what happened.
After my brother had cancer at 10 years old, I would have been 6 and my other brother would have been 7. Bro was in and out of hospital for like 10 months getting like extreme radiotherapy, chemotherapy. And I still remember to this day, every single time he would come home, me and my other brother would say, did he get to have Macca's today? Did he get to have McDonald's? We would say that to my mum. She'd be like, yeah, he did get McDonald's. And we'd be like, that's not fucking fair that he had McDonald's. And we had to go to school today and he was having fun and having McDonald's. Thank God my parents, protected us from the real truth. You know what I mean? He's alive, touch wood, thank God. But bro was not doing okay and we were just pissed off at the fact that he was getting McDonald's. Fair enough.
Oh my God.
Isn't that so true though?
It's so true. When you're a kid and like absolutely what he said, his parents would have been protecting him, downplaying what was happening because there was no way they would have known that, there was a possibility of something bad happening.
Mate, your brother's dying. Let him have a happy meal. Shut your face up. You know what? If you get cancer, you can have a happy meal too. No, they would have been really nice about it.
Oh my God. That is so funny.
Now he does continue on in that, obviously he says in that video that his brother is okay now.
Yes.
So that's what he's talking about. And we're not saying anything about cancer.
No,
like it's an awful thing.
Just that kids are jerks.
Of course.
Yeah.
They are, but they don't understand.
No, they don't.
They don't understand the
gravity
or complexities. They only know what is right in front of them there 100%. And then. And I put this up on Insta as well. I shared this video and I also went through this guy's comments and some of the stories were so good. When my sister was born, they thought she wouldn't make it. My brother and I were 3 and 4. When we came to see her, my parents thought we'd be really scared by all the tubes that were attached to her. We both threw massive tantrums because she had a Band-Aid and we didn't. You know what they're like? And they would have been like Winnie the Pooh or something like that.
Yeah. I remember Eden was obsessed with Band-Aids. She still is. Like, I carry a big packet of Band-Aids everywhere we go because that kid will need a Band-Aid for no reason at any time.
Eden she would get like the tiniest little scratch.
Do you know what she took with her today? In her bag. She's gone to Wet n Wild today.
With my sister, yeah.
Yeah. A bottle of Bonjela.
Why?
A tube of Bonjela. Because she got an itchy bite. So our 8-year-old has to have a tube of Bonjela with her in case her itchy bite itches.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
My eldest daughter has cerebral palsy and scoliosis. She wore a brace 20 hours a day, poor thing. We had to go to Sydney every few months and stay at Ronald McDonald House, and she had a spinal fusion at 14.
Wow.
Her youngest sisters asked Santa for scoliosis for Christmas one year because they were jealous of all the attention she got. That's a tough one, isn't it?
Oh, as a parent, that would be just so heartbreaking. Well, anyone really who's dealing with someone in their life who's unwell.
My 9-year-old once asked if his brother died, could he have his phone? This girl's tagged her sister in this post and wrote, haha, that time I accidentally chopped off your toe and you got KFC for dinner and the rest of us had fucking noodles and toast. So then obviously had a backyard accident.
There's nothing like sibling love. Like, it's a totally different love to any other love, don't you think?
Yeah.
Because there's so much spite and hatred in it.
Yeah.
Like,
but
there's
you
so
love
much
them, you love them to death,
and
but
competitiveness.
you want the absolute worst for them.
Sometimes, yeah. Yeah, sometimes.
Okay, someone wrote, okay, but my sister had cancer and I donated my bone marrow. She got to meet Danny Minogue and I didn't. I was like, what about me?
That's fair.
This must be an American comment. In elementary school, a girl in my class was bit on the neck by a snake.
Oh.
It was someone who'd come in to show the class reptiles.
Oh my gosh. That's
When
a
she
lawsuit.
came back, she was sipping on a McDonald's milkshake. I got hella jealous and I stood up and said, if I knew I'd get McDonald's, I would have held the snake too.
Isn't that crazy? Like, Macca's used to be a real draw card. I reckon kids get too much Macca's now that it wouldn't even be a draw card. Although our kids would punch on if one of them got Macca's and the other didn't.
I think it's there was less treats like that when we were younger.
Yeah,
like, it was
that's
only
true.
when you and I were growing up in the 90s.
Yeah.
It was like Macca's, KFC,
Yeah.
maybe Hungry Jack's.
Yeah, there wasn't many Hungry Jacks either.
You know what there wasn't? And this makes me think, like, when you say to, if you ask, one, my parents would never ask me what I wanted for dinner.
No.
They would just give me apricot chicken and pasta bacon. If I
100%.
didn't eat it.
Yeah.
Tough titties. I didn't eat sushi for the first time till I was like 22, I don't
You're
think.
from Gladstone. I still don't think they have sushi there.
No, they would have sushi there now. Like, I didn't fly on a plane till I was 17.
No, yeah.
I don't reckon I ate sushi till I was 22.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't drink coffee until after I started dating you
Yeah.
when I was like 20.
Mm.
Like, now you see teenage girls walking around with their venti
Starbies.
iced lattes
Yeah.
and stuff.
Our daughter asks for Starbucks. That's her
Yeah.
treat. I want to go to Starbucks.
Starbucks. That's the bloody internet. But, you know, like, the most exotic thing I had eaten for probably the first 20 years of my life was all-you-can-eat buffet Chinese restaurant.
Yeah. Did you have a Sizzler?
No Sizzler. No, we're too small
See,
for that.
we were very
You were living it.
living it in Toowoomba.
Yeah, I reckon sweet and sour pork and spring rolls were as far as my palate had left the Australian cuisine till I was 20.
Yeah, see, we're getting that cheesy toast once a year on our birthday.
That was
You'd go and have the all-you-can-eat. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And one last one from a kid who just really did not care. They were just feeling a little jealous. I was 7. My mum was pregnant with my brother and a bus drove into the side of the car. She'd just been food shopping and some random guy helped, and then once she got into the ambulance, brought the food from the shopping back to our house while it took her to the hospital. At the time, Walker's Crisps, I'm not sure where that's from, but it's obviously a
Type of chip.
brand, had Tarzos in them. Remember Tarzos?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So they were like those little round things you could collect them. And I remember the guy to my dad being like, excuse me, your heavily pregnant wife was just in a car accident. I was by her side. She's been taken to hospital. And I'm like, Dad, can I open these crisps? I want to see if there's any Tarzos in there. And a kid would. They wouldn't even ask any bloody questions
Mum's
about
fine. She'll be right.
Dad's freaking out. Mum obviously did okay. The brother did okay. But the
Yeah.
kid was just after their Tarzos.
Yeah. Yeah. This is... At least we know that our privileged kids, that's been an ongoing thing for generations. We would have been the same.
Yeah, we would have been exactly the same, but just different. All right, we're going to wrap up this episode, guys, with a Unhinged Fear File. Esther's brand new segment she brings each week.
Yes.
so
Matt
far-
loves.
Oh, I do love them. So far, the most popular has been a snake in the toilet getting up and biting you on the front bum. Is your unhinged fear. A lot of women agreed with that one.
They did.
I've never feared about a snake jumping up and biting my snake before, but I guess it could happen.
No, well, you should be afraid because now that you've voiced that, it
Might happen.
Yeah. It's another unhinged fear. When you like speak things into existence.
Yeah, but I think snakes only attack things that are smaller than them. So
this one is I'm not acknowledging it because it'll end up in a video. Okay?
That's where you go, oh, it's so huge. Anyway, yes, your unhinged fear. Let's hear it. Yeah.
Can we get through one episode without talking about your penis?
No. Yes,
okay.
yes, we can.
Can we?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
So anyway, my penis. No, joking. I'm joking. That's every man, isn't it? We're just awful. Awful for it. We don't even realise we're doing it. Yeah. Sorry, continue.
I've completely lost my train of thought because I was thinking about your penis.
Now it's a video. That's a video. Go and check out the latest episode. If you're watching this video, go and look at the latest episode to get context on that.
Don't. So one thing, and it's actually something you did today, in fact, and everybody I know does this. No matter where you are, if you're with somebody and you start talking about someone else, even if it's not in a bad way, but you're just having a conversation and you're talking about someone.
If you're worried, it's always in a bad way.
No, it's not, because you could just be discussing, they told me that, they're going through this or they're going through that or whatever. Yeah, okay. Do you know what I mean? It's not necessarily, you're not always character assassinating somebody. Yeah, okay. You might just be talking about them, but you always tap your phone.
Gotcha. Check your phone and see if they're...
always, you have an unhinged fear that this person will somehow be sent a text message or being sent a voice-to-text note or being sent a voice note or you've accidentally called them.
Yeah.
Or, see, and I do this all the time, and someone the other day said to me, as I was actually in another state to the person, and I was talking to them, and I was whispering. And they were like, why are you whispering? She's not here.
Oh.
And I'm like, I don't know. Just
because I'm being a bitch.
Because when you're talking about someone, you always have this fear of them hearing you.
Yeah, of course.
And
whenever I'm talking about someone, I always check my phone to make sure that...
Yeah,
because it's not accidentally wrong.
Or you look over your shoulder, and you might, obviously that one person that you're having a conversation about wouldn't be behind you. It's only a matter of time until it happens. I think it's happened to most people.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard someone talking about you?
No, I haven't heard them talking about me, but you can clearly tell when they have been talking because you walk back into the room and all of a sudden it's dead silent. That's an art that people need to master
That's
better.
Probably because you're deaf. I reckon if you could hear better, you would have heard them.
Because you can tell they're chatty, and then they just stop. That's what people need to get better at is when you're talking about someone and if they walk back into the room, you need to be like, oh my...
Change the subject to something else.
Oh my God, did you hear about Michelle? Michelle was shaking the boss, right? Michelle, can you believe this being she's cheating on her husband and I think he's got it. So anyway, on the weekend, there's this new restaurant. It's a Asian place.
That's scary that you're that good at it. I don't think I'm that quick on my feet.
See, I was prepared for it then.
Yeah,
I think if in the heat of the moment, you're probably not that quick. You're probably here they come.
Yeah,
but that's how you need to do it.
Because I've only heard someone talking negatively about me once, and I'll never forget it. And I think...
What did they say?
I've never done it. I've sent an email to someone that was about them before, which is
that's
terrifying.
The worst.
And I think technology is the scariest thing.
That's the worst.
Because you think at some point, last night, your sister texted me, and it read into my AirPod... there's a long message from Jody, and then it says, would you like to reply? But I was talking to Xander at the time, and I'm like, why do you always want to wear that fugly shirt? And then my phone says back to me, message, why do you always want to wear that fugly shirt? Should I send it? And I was like, no. So it's always a matter of time, right?
Who was talking about you and what did they say?
So, I don't know if I've even said this to you before, but in year 9, I went to a brand new school on the Gold Coast. You know this about me. I started a school, so my parents were going through a separation at the time, and I moved to the Gold Coast with my mum and brother and sister, and I started a new high school. Now, year 9 is a very awkward, formative time in your life. And I didn't have any friends. It was like I had eaten all my pain over the holidays. So I'd gotten a bit chunky monkey. And these girls, about a couple of weeks into school, had asked, I'd kind of been sitting on the fringes of groups. These girls were like, well, this one in particular was like, you can come sit with us if you want. And so I went up to the bathroom and came back. And as I came back, I overheard one of the other girls say to her, why are you letting her sit with us? And she says to them, her back's to me, because even though she's fat, I can tell she'd be pretty. Like insinuating if I wasn't fat, I'd be pretty. And so that qualified me to be their friend.
Right.
Yeah. And I remember at the time, because I was chunky and I was like sad, I was like, oh my God, how do I get out of sitting with these girls now? Because one of them doesn't even want me there, and the other one thinks that if she gets me on some sort of diet, I'll be worthy. And I'm not giving up my chocolate milkshakes and my cheese.
Did you stay friends with them?
No, I didn't. Like, I pretty much tried to extricate myself pretty straight away and not sit with them anymore, because they were very skinny, pretty girls, and I was never going to fit in there anyway. But, you know, like, I think hearing that, and they didn't know that I heard it either, because I just walked up and sat down and pretended like I hadn't heard anything. But I know this has happened to people that are in my family and stuff, where they've heard someone say something terrible, and then it's very hard for them to get over it.
Well, unless you say something to them about it, but
that's why I try and be really careful about what I say. But it's still, anyway, it's an unhinged fear that you've got to look at your phone, look over your shoulder and whisper.
Has that ever happened though? If you're listening to this and you know of someone who has done, like, has accidentally
voice noted someone,
or voice noted a person they were bitching about. Oh. We're not talking.
We do know someone.
Like, not text. You know, sometimes you can be whinging about someone and you've texted them instead of the other person who you meant to send it to.
I probably have to ask permission for the story that I could tell. But I do know a friend of ours accidentally sent a voice note to her mother-in-law about her.
Oh, It wasn't. Yes, it was
nasty.
Yes, it was.
But it was kind of making fun of her, and like some of her habits.
Did she impersonate her?
I think there was a bit of that. And the mother-in-law was staying with them at the time.
Oh no!
So it was kind of saying, like, she does this, it's so annoying.
Were they in the house when they sent it?
No, they're at work.
Oh.
Yeah.
So they were just blowing off some steam with another friend.
Yeah.
Didn't really mean it.
No.
Or maybe did.
No, but just like when you are blowing off steam, you don't mean half of it.
Of course not. You're all just like...
You don't mean half of it.
Yeah.
You're just like, I need to get a release out and then I'll feel better and we can laugh about it. And we all know at the end of the day that we love that person. It's just annoying how they do X, Y, Z.
Well, that's made me feel ill. I reckon if I accidentally did that to your mum, I would divorce you.
Yeah, I think that's probably a really, really fair statement for you to make.
I'm so sorry, but
like,
our marriage is over.
You would have to.
Yeah.
Either that or I'm cutting off my whole family and, yeah.
You wouldn't do that for me? All right, thanks for joining us again this week, guys. Remember to subscribe, share this podcast around with any of your friends if you're enjoying it. If you hate it, maybe find someone who you hate and send it to them as well if you think it might inflict pain on them.
Great idea.
We're happy to take any listeners. Hit up all the socials as well, Underage Grandparents Podcast. We'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.